praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Fakadash, Rakatah, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who will well. Peace, blessing, salutation to you. Hopefully, let Akim doing his work throughout the four corners of the earth, doing this thing in truth and sincerity. With that, Shalom. So, I wanted to complete this series I've been doing. It's called There's a Nigga in Your Food. And, like I said, it was inspired by Elder Yasser Wamba. And when he said that, he just basically meant, you look up, in a facetious way, that everything is inside your food, that which is was supposed to be pure. So, to sums it up, it's a nigga in your food. And who is a real nigga? It is Esau. Damn it. And this is just part 3. I'm going to just finish it off on this. I'm always going to bring other videos out on Esau wickedness, though. Lord willing, through the Spirit. It says thousands of cancer diagnosed tied to a poor diet. Studies find. May 2003, 2000, May 23rd, 2019 says your diet may have more impact on your cancer risk than what you think. A new study has found an estimate of 80,110 new cancer cases among adults and 20 and older in the United States in 2015 were attributed simply to eating a poor diet, according to the study published in the GNCI Cancer Spectrum on Wednesday. All right, this is equivalent to about 5.2% of all invasive cancer cases newly diagnosed among U.S. adults in 2015, said Dr. Fang Zhang, nutrition and cancer epidemiologist, I don't know how to say that, at Tufts University in Boston, who was first author of the study. This proportion is comparable to the proportion of cancer burden attributable to alcohol, she said. Eating junk food tied to higher risk of numerous cancers. These researchers evaluated 7 dietary factors: a low intake of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and dairy products, and a high intake of processed meats, red meats, and sugary beverages such as soda. Low whole grain consumption was associated with the largest cancer burden in the U.S., followed by low dairy intake, high processed meat intake, low vegetable and fruit intake, and high red meat intake, and high intake of sugar sweetened beverages. So there you have it. So basically, the food that's provided for us are wicked. The food that we have to eat is defiled. It's nothing but poison. And I wanted to get a result and what's the end game, basically? What's the end game to all this madness? What's some ways you can kind of balance out the shitty foods that are available that we eat, and how do we counterbalance it? You see, because there's ways we can do things, while you eating this madness, because we don't have much to pick from. Okay. There's scriptures, I don't know why it always does that. 1 Timothy 4:8, for bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come. So bodily exercise, man, so it profited little, so it profits you a little to exercise, to Um, do your exercises. Run, do some lifts, plyometrics, sweat it out. You know, a lot of that stuff you can counterbalance the things you eat by your exercise, man. 3 or 4 days a week at the most. I'm a big exercise guy. Into sports and things of that nature, and it helps being in shape. Not being overweight. Checking your heart rate and breathing methods. Opening your pores, exercise. Some of that stuff works, man, and it's good mentally. It's good. Ways exercising is good. Helps you mentally for stress. Over thinking. A balanced life. That's what's good. Exercise. This is that's one way, man. To counterbalance all the stuff, because we got, like I said, sugar, which is deadly. Sugar, you got the fat, fat and all the fatty foods, the greasy foods that we eat. They can gain weight pretty fast if you don't know how to burn it off. So this is another scripture, Proverbs 6:10. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. So shall the poverty come as one that travaileth, and they by want as an armed man. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. So kind, man. And another way, another helpful points is sleep. Getting a good hours of sleep, a consistent sleeping method. It helps out with weight. Helps out different elements in your mind. Getting enough hours of sleep often. A little sleep. A lot of times people tell you don't need sleep, or I just don't care about sleep. Rest is very important in a day-to-day life. In a life, in an ordered life that you have. You make sure you get the enough that your body knows that you can function off of, like a little routine, because the shit that we're eating, man, is geared to destroy us. It is geared to destroy us. Those foods, and it's addictive, meaning you want to keep eating them and keep eating them. And if you don't have these different methods to use as far as exercise, sleep, and another one, then that shit can overtake you, man. That shit can catch up to you. You're just looking crazy because you've been eating like a madman. Here's another part. Psalm 68:19. Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the Most High of our salvation. Salah. He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto the Most High, the Lord, belong the issues from death. But the Most High shall wound the head of his enemies, and the hairy scalp of such and one as goeth on still in his trespasses. So that was Psalm 68:19. Okay, that these things can help you. Daily benefits. What's that? Herbs. The herbs you can use. The herbs from the earth. The herbs of the scriptures. The natural herbs. Okay, not Esau's dietary supplements. Some of that stuff it works, but some of that stuff doesn't work if you're eating like shit. Okay, so daily benefits are different herbs to curb hunger, to help your digestive system. Those are benefits Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave us to counterbalance this harmful, things that are intaking our bodies. So those are just some things that can help us out, through the spirit. So, that's the end game. That's what can help us. Because there's even human meat in our food. So we have to understand that, man. There has to be a different balance to the things we do day to day. You don't want to catch cancer, man. Although we have these different. Anything else on this article? Why are people eating more of these processed foods? We are living in a fast world. People are looking for convenient solutions. Yeah, stretch for time. Yeah, we're living in a, so people want things right away, quick. People are looking for quick solutions, a quickly made meal. God, that's true. Hot dogs, McDonald's, gas station stuff, and it's not too expensive, so people want things on the go rather than a cooked meal. People don't have the time and patience to cook a good meal. You know what I mean? Go shopping and things of that nature. So a lot of times we settle for the bad things. In America, the American diet is pretty much shit. That's crappy, man. Causes cancer, causes all types of bad things, man, as you get older. So cancer is on a high rate. It's getting bigger and bigger, man. And cancer is a bit booming business. So Esau provides off that, or Esau thrives off of that, man. So, man, you gotta try to reject this American Western way of thinking. You know, as best as you can. As best as you can. You know. Hey, with that, Lord willing, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, this was edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Chakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, who will well, peace, blessing, salutation. To you elect Akim doing his work throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Keep pushing this thing, and just a thing to think about. Eat more lamb. Substitute better things. For it's not. I'm not perfect. I don't do this all the time, but we can all grow and get better. Lord willing. Adon Ratazah. Yabashim Yahshai, Bashim Kakadash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahshai. With that, say shalom.